my friends. Today we're listening to our monthly focus, and the title is Diogenes the Cynic. Diogenes was born around 413 before Christ in Sinope, and he was deceased around 327 before Christ. He was approximately 86 years old. His father was a high size was his father. He was a banker. He was the supervisor of the change between the local currency with the foreign currency. And he got in trouble when he made a fake currency, and he ended up being in prison. While he was in prison, his son Diogenes left Sinope and he went to Athens. And when he made his way to Athens, he got there, he met a philosopher. His name was Antisthenes. Antisthenes was the founder of cynicism. That's the school of philosophy that they had in Greece back then. And that philosophy, that school was founded around 390 before Christ. So they were really, he taught that Antisthenes taught that they needed to have virtue and wisdom. That was the key. And of course, they had to be close to nature. So Diogenes embraced that philosophy because, of course, he lost his father, who had almost everything that they wanted and needed, was in prison. And now he, who was a boy, who was raised the right way with all the money, that everything that he needed and wanted, now he was on the street. So he said, I will get rid of everything. So he slept in a big jar that they called in Greek they call it pitos. So he used to sleep in a pitos, and then he lived like a dog. He had no shoes on. He had like a coat that he wore. He had a stick with him. He had a satchel, and he had a bowl with him. And he got rid of that bowl the day he saw a little boy drinking water without a bowl, without a cup. He said, I don't need a bowl anymore. So he got rid of that bowl with him. And they knew him in Athens because he used to walk with his lamp on. And he was really on, and then he would go everywhere and saying, I'm looking for the honest man, looking for the honest man. Just like where you said they were looking for the perfect man. So it is also told that he used to go ahead and practice the fact that everything that he wanted, that when he was begging, would not be given unto him. So he'll go and beg to the statues. So he'll go to a statue and just beg to the statue because he knew that he will get nothing from the statue. So he did it. And then after that, of course, we know that he was born in Sinope. From Sinope, went to Athens. From Athens, he ended up being in Corinth. And in Corinth, there, he was begging, of course, as that was his way of life. As he was begging, Alexander the Great saw him and he wanted to help him. So he got closer to him and told him, how can I help you? Is there anything that I can do for you? And he said, get out of my son, is how he responded. And it was so sad. And of course, later on, history says that Alexander the Great stated that if he were not Alexander the Great, he would want to be Diogenes. That's very interesting to hear that. And also we know that the Diogenes told his friends that once he passed away, it was good for them to just treat him like trash, just throw him away. But his friends did not do that. His friends treated him right. They erected a statue in his honor, of course, to recognize that he was a good guy. Diogenes liked to distract those who followed the disciples of Plato. And once he heard Plato said, when he was defining his ideal man, he said that the man was a biped who had no feathers, he had no horns. And what Diogenes did, he got a rooster and just got rid of all the feather and cleaned, everything, got rid of everything and went. He was walking and in the market telling people, this is Plato's ideal man. This is Plato's ideal man, just a way to make fun of Plato. He used to distract them, eating while Plato was teaching, and drinking. And he did everything in nature, relieving himself and doing. It's the way he treated himself, because he did not want to live life like the people were living life back then in his time. He decided to live the way he chose to live. Nothing is said about his mother. It's just the focus was on his father and on himself. And of course, we have many stories about them. So that is the end of our monthly focus. I will see you next month. The title of our focus was Diogenes the Cynic. I will see you next month. You have a good one.